because this entire universe is based on youth, youngsters, here are a few quick pointers that I would like all of us to quickly talk about, and there are 25 of them. So here I go. What is the meaning of Bay?
Before anyone else.
But
Like really?
Yeah.
No, but it's a pet name because her name is actually Bella, which means beautiful. And but her parents, but then the people close to her who love her, and she goes by Bay. It's a pet
Because
name.
in Delhi, if somebody says, call me Bay,
No,
they
that's
call me
Bay.
Call me babe.
I hope I didn't sound too uncool when I said
no,
that.
You sounded so cool.
Yeah, it was so cool.
I think it's a clever, it's also because in an Indian context,
Yeah.
it's Bay.
Yeah.
And with Bay, we can make so many puns. You can say Bewakoof,
Yeah.
Besharam,
Besharam,
Bewafa.
Behaya,
So exactly.
Bewafa, lots of Bays.
So call me whatever you want.
Yeah, okay, right. Anybody from Delhi here?
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah, so you would know what is Bay.
yeah.
Great. Okay, do you think social media is making full-fledged careers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Do you think social media is also putting pressures on our daily lives?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
What was the
I feel like we should have yes and no.
what was the average age on the sets of this show?
Oh, it
She
was
was the
very,
youngest.
She's the youngest.
Yeah.
and I was the oldest. So you can imagine that is the spectrum.
And
you're 28,
you've
right?
directed. I mean, you've been an assistant director at some really nice
Yes.
movies like PK and talk about them, Talash
Yes,
and
I've worked with
Sanju.
some
Kapoor
brilliant
and
directors. I worked with Raju sir on PK and Sanju. I've worked with Reema Kapti on Talash, with Rakesh sir on Bhag Milka Bhag. And finally, my last film as an assistant director was Sanju.
Wow.
And then I transitioned to directing.
amazing, yeah, amazing. What are the perks of being an actor?
You get to be a different character every project.
Nice. You, Niharika?
No, yeah, you get to do make believe and be in a lot of scenarios. Like recently, I had to be on a crime scene and investigate a body that had been murdered, and I was just like, I love this right now. So,
Ananya?
I also feel like the fact that you can impact people's lives.
Right.
You know, people
Yeah.
You stay with people.
I think it's just you get to experience so much more life on someone else's payroll.
Yeah, Karan's payroll here.
There's very intense work for short amounts of time, and then there's long periods of just by yourself and back to working very intensely, and then learning horse riding and
Yeah.
all God knows what.
What is the one thing that youth must know about life?
it can change anytime.
Yes.
It costs a lot of money.
Yes.
I think to savor it because youth is not coming back.
Wonderful.
Even I was going to say YOLO, like you actually only live once.
You
Like,
only
so
live
just, you're
once.
not going to be this young ever.
Wonderful.
It's not going to be easy, but it'll be worth it.
Wonderful.
I think every day is an adventure.
We're giving very Instagram captions.
Gurfateh?
Don't take it so seriously, that's all.
Yeah.
Ah, that's also true. What's your average daily screen time on your mobile?
2 hours.
Ananya?
Mine's going to be like a lot.
Mine's
Should I
4
check?
hours. 4 hours.
4
To
hours.
look at.
Even I'm scared.
I'm ashamed to say something between 4 and 7.
Oh, mine's 3 hours.
2 hours.
4 or 5.
4.
Yeah.
3, 4.
3
3
mine's 3. I
hours.
just
I'm scared to look, honestly.
It depends how
Like
much.
to बढ़ जाएगा.
But on an average 3 hours, guys.
Yeah.
Watch out, yeah? How important are good clothes for the younger generation?
I think not that important. I think you need to be comfortable
Yeah.
whatever you're wearing.
A good soul is that matters, not good clothes.
Yeah?
agreed. Yeah.
Depends what you're going for. Is it a first? I mean,
I think they're being very diplomatic. I think it's very important.
is it a date? Is it a job interview? If you're going for a job interview, dress well.
No, but I just want to
Dress
say
for
that
the
like
occasion.
Yeah.
I think
Dress for the occasion.
I think good clothes should also be defined by you, by
And your
what you
personal
like,
style. Yeah.
because like trends and fads. I mean, like something might make you feel really uncomfortable. You may not like agree
But-
with it.
We've heard of rags to riches. This is the first time we are hearing of riches to rags. Do you know of someone who's had that trajectory?
Yeah.
But they're not in the country anymore.
You know? Tell me who, tell me who, tell me who.
I mean, in my building suddenly, like when I was a child, there were these two children who suddenly came from like a mansion into like a flat because of certain circumstances, and it was like crazy being their friend and seeing what they were dealing with. They had like a entire blow up palace, like you know, like a balloon palace that they didn't know where to keep in their 3 bedrooms. So it was like, yeah.
Wow. What's the proportion of your savings versus earnings?
Oh my God.
Saving is 95%.
Really?
100, yeah.
Yeah.
95%.
I feel like
Yeah, I save a lot.
I don't need to spend on anything.
I'm Chunky Pandey's daughter. I save a lot.
I know.
What do you mean? He's a good saver.
That's interesting. What about you, Gurfateh?
Yeah, you can say that.
I save more than I spend. Oh,
For sure.
yeah, more than I spend.
शादी एक बार हो सकती है या बार-बार?
एक बार. For me.
नहीं, बार-बार हो सकती है. बार-बार हो सकती है. I think ये stigma हटा देना चाहिए.
I think for
अगर
me
शादी
एक बार
करना हो तो कर लो.
पर मेरे लिए सिर्फ एक बार होना.
एक बार.
For my personal life, I would want to get married once. But to each their own.
But I'm saying divorce if you're unhappy, yaar, and marry when you're in love.
Cool. That's the sample that we are creating.
चाहेंगे कि एक ही बार हो.
वरना
वरना अगर if I'm not happy then बार-बार हो सकती है.
What do you
But
think?
sometimes you feel like fight it out.
No, you fight it out.
मैं तो
अगर
अकेले
fight it
बताऊँ
out के
apparently तो
चक्कर में भी कुछ नहीं
मेरी
होगा.
शादी नहीं होगी शायद.
क्या? क्यों?
Stop it.
The intention is once.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
depends on the life circumstances
Yes.
and what
Yeah.
happens after that.
So we see that the world is changing now. Okay.
She voted for me.
How
She's
would
like
you
the
describe Karan Johar as a producer?
Top.
We'd asked this director.
Generous.
one line.
Generous.
One line.
Fashionable.
Involved.
Wonderful.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, no, just
Yeah.
like I guess liberal.
Yeah.
Star of the show.
Very warm.
Greatest of all time.
What's the best thing to gift a 21-year-old today?
A book. I was going to say a book.
Yeah.
A book.
Money.
Take their phone.
Yeah. Take their phone, give them a book.
Buy a book. Take their phone. Give
I
them
think a family holiday.
Family holiday. Yes. You?
Something to do with taking their phone away and giving them something non-digital.
Yeah.
Okay. If you were to choose between these three, what would be the order? Money, fame, security.
Security, money, fame.
Money, fame, security.
That's okay. What did the protagonist learn at the end of this drama?
I think she found herself.
Whoa.
She didn't change despite everything that
Comes
hit
her way.
her. Yeah, everything that
in
came
her
her way.
life.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay. Do you buy your own groceries?
Yes.
Yes.
Blinkit. Swiggy, Blinkit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And then-
very convenient.
But it's
now.
much nicer to go out and buy.
Yeah.
Ananya, do you buy your own groceries?
Yeah. I could beat it.
Why do you want everyone to hear my answer? No, but I'm very involved in like what's coming home. I buy my dog's food.
What is the most boring thing you do?
I clean my room a lot.
Okay. Okay.
I think being by myself on the phone is quite boring.
I'm very good at like threading, waxing and all. I don't know if that's boring, but like, you know.
Deep
Yourself.
dives, like
Yourself.
sickeningly deep dives on
Okay.
Wikipedia.
Okay.
I think being alone and like
Reading.
after a point in time, like when the phone gets me, when the scrolling gets
That's
me,
boring,
it's just
Then
like,
you get a reel that says stop scrolling. This is your sign. And you're like, oh god.
Fine. And in the end, turn to your neighbor and pay a compliment.
Lisa, you're a strong, confident woman. No, I'm just saying Lisa is absolutely wonderful, warm, talented, and I wish her all the best for her journey ahead because she's making her debut on this series and she's made such a solid debut.
Thank you.
Quick, turn to your neighbor.
Annie, I think you've grown so much in the past, especially 2 years on screen, and I think you're going to give a lot of actors a run for their money as we keep seeing you grow.
Thank you.
Turn.
You are a very strong, supportive, and you put all your life and heart into everything that you're involved in, and you give everyone the courage to be themselves. And you've been a very strong sister that I can rely on.
so cute.
How sweet.
I have to tell good.
Wait.
Now
Now the boys.
I think Vihaan is somebody who is genuinely a nice person. There's no like hate in him. And I have a lot to learn from him in terms of just how he treats people. And I wish I can treat people and make them feel special like how he does.
Gurfateh, I think you're genuinely like a hilarious human being. I think you have a heart of gold. I think I love the way you approach life. There's a certain kind of chill, sort of laid back sort of nature that makes living seem a bit more easy. I know you're incredibly motivated, incredibly talented, but every time I meet you at Soho House or outside, I think my eyes light up because I'm like, I'm going to have such a good time working out or just having a good time.
Thank you.
AP, I feel like you're such a sweet, funny, kind-hearted and warm person. You're like the warmest person I know. You're really, really lovely, and I feel like you're a really hard worker and you deserve everything that's coming your way. And I feel like you don't take yourself seriously, which is like the best thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Lisa, I feel like you are going to make such a good partner and such a good love for someone, and it's right around the corner, and it's going to be the best romance of your life, and the person you're going to find is going to be really lucky.
Wow.
Oh, it's
Thank
a compliment
you.
and a manifestation.
Yeah, she's manifesting this for me.
Okay. Now you're
Kula.
We
Kula. Collin, I think you have made this experience so easy for all of us, especially me as a first timer, and to have put everybody in the room and made them comfortable to the level that we're all friends in real life. That's a skill very few people have. To have that amount of warmth that it radiates everywhere and makes us all comfortable too.
thank you. I feel I'm getting like emotional now.
So much fun.
wonderful. Gurfateh. Yeah. Quick.
Vihaan, I think you're a great person also because, I mean, you're very easy to talk to and of course you're a great actor. You book so many auditions. I wish I did as much. Yeah, all the good things, man. And red really looks good on you. Love is really suiting you, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
I'm ready.
You are like, when I first saw you, I felt like this was the most imposing presence I'd ever seen in my entire life. And then I realized like you're such an amazing, gentle human being, and you put everyone at ease. You make everyone laugh. You walk into a room, everyone's like, "Oh my God, Varun's here," and like everyone's just easier for it, and it makes conversation easier. And just like the presence is just, it's like I just want to give you a hug, to be honest.
Guys, this is feeling like class.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's like feeling like graduation.
I don't know.
Amazon's other show, 4 More Shots Please, and several others. They look like they're so much fun. And only the director knows how difficult it is to create something funny. What's your take on it?
You know, I've been very lucky, and I've said this so often that directing Call Me Bae has been the best experience of my life. And I have to thank everyone from my producers, you know, everyone at Dharmatic Entertainment, Karan sir, Purva sir, Somen, and everyone at Prime Video, and the wonderful cast and crew. They made it so easy. I don't think one person made me feel like a first-time director. You know, they completely surrendered to my vision and gave me so much respect, and it never felt like work. So I loved it.
Wonderful.
Love you, Collin.
We love Collin.
There's so much warmth, guys. Thank you so much for making this, and I'm actually looking forward to watch it.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
also young, you see. I'm so young.
No, you're going
You
to
are
love it.
very young.
Almost like a teenager.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to watching Call Me
Arpika,
Bae,
and
guys.
we absolutely, I can
Thank
speak for everyone, we absolutely enjoyed this interview.
Yeah, we really
Thank
did.
you.
You picked us all up. Our spirits are up.
Should go back on set.
So there's a compliment for you. Thank you for
Thank you.
doing this.
So when you're free and not shooting, call me Bae.
Thank you. Have fun.
Thank you.